Hi, hello. Hi. Um, I'm playing Slay the Princess today. Woo! Okay. Uh, that surprised me slightly. Anyways, yeah, I don't worry. I'll be finishing my Limbus run. I'm just, if I don't want to restart, I can play any more Limbus. In the day, I guess. But yeah, I think I'll be continuing tomorrow. We'll see. But today I'm playing this. It will also most likely be a shorter one. I'm not saying too short or anything, just possibly a shorter one. Just yeah, because reasons. I don't actually have a good reason. It's more like there's stuff I want to do later, and if I stream for a long time, then maybe I won't have enough time. Anyways, did I set stuff properly? Because I always forget something. Did I, for example, change the category on Twitch? I did. Cool. Anyways, I guess let's start playing then. Uh,
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
yeah, we know. I've been here before. Oh yeah, Alta.
You're here to slay her.
Yeah, I know.
If you don't,
I've been here before.
it will be the end of the world.
I'm I think I probably asked all of this already, right? Let's just continue silently.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Can I look at the options? Ah, you can put it to full screen. I guess you can. Would. I thought you can't, but apparently you can. Because I didn't see it before, because I'm blind. I don't remember the key binds. There is a bind that lets you skip. Is it just escape? But it only skips the things you haven't heard yet, I think. Is it just...
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
I'm just pressing buttons. Oh no, I took a screenshot. Oh no, that's terrible.
Self-voicing enabled. Self-voicing disabled.
Okay. I shouldn't be clicking random things. That was terrifying. Oh. Okay.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he...
Maybe.
The interior of the blade is your implement.
I'll take it with
You
me.
take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it. The door to the basement...
Oh, Deb? I guess it's Deb. Oh, hello. Funny, it said hello at the same time as me. Hello, Bartik TTV. Thanks for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Just checking in on you.
Oh, It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Oh, outdoor.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yes, actually.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Well,
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare.
I like having tool for self-defense,
It's
you know?
fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I want to keep it.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
I actually still haven't decided on
Poor
what I want to
thing.
do.
Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I would rather
I'm
not step
probably chained up in
forward.
this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Let's can we just
You're
talk?
so close. Don't give up. You've come this far. No,
Yeah,
this is a
multiple
good
times.
idea. Maybe we can de-escalate things.
Oh, threatened are we? You poor thing. Drop the knife. and of
Okay,
course
I'll
we can
drop the
talk.
fucking knife.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face
Yeah,
to
what a
face,
dumb idea.
unarmed.
I could have
We'll be fine.
stayed at the other end of the
Don't
room.
know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
You think so? We've talked enough. I think I said most of these already last time I played. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
Yeah, I asked that already,
You
but
can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
okay.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Well, I guess I really did say all of these. So, okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
I'm getting out of here.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
No, I forgot it at home.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
No, it's not.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Okay, let me go check upstairs.
I'll be here.
Okay.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Let's yell.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
I forgot everything that I've done so far.
Won't leave until the task is done.
So that sucks. Let's turn to the bottom.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for
who? Wow.
Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, but at least I'm not chained up.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Yeah. What if I slay her here? I'm pretty sure I haven't done that yet.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down. The princess flinches as you strike and your weapon sinks into her shoulder.
Sorry.
You bastard. If I have to kill you to leave this place, I'll do it.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's unarmed and there's nothing she can do to hurt you.
I mean, I don't see her second hand.
I'm
Maybe
not so
she's
sure.
armed.
Don't waver now. As you raise your blade to strike again, she kicks out, knocking your legs out from under you. The two of you struggle on the ground. You lash out with the blade, slicing wherever you can. Her fists connect with your body again and again, each blow stronger than the last, shattering bone and rupturing tissue with reckless abandon.
Well, this is a new ending, I guess, or
Forget
path.
trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got. You roll out of her grasp and shakily push yourself back to your feet. Though every inch of you is in pain, the princess probably has it worse. Blood pours out from countless
Yeah, but
gashes,
I'm pretty sure she
staining her
doesn't
once
feel
pristine
pain.
dress. She pauses for a moment, catching her breath, staring at you with wild eyes. We can still turn this around.
I cannot give up. I know she won't bleed out. Well, I guess I don't know, but I'm pretty confident. Let's
You
finish
steel
the
your
job.
resolve and take another step towards the princess. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? What was that about not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your
Well,
body
she's
deep
pretty
into
strong.
the
She's
princess's
chained
heart.
up and unarmed, and still, like,
Oh,
was doing pretty well.
The two of you fall to the floor.
this was fun. You put up more of a fight than I thought
Oh,
you would.
she thought it
But I
was
have to
fun.
wonder, do you and
But you don't have the time to worry over her words. Everything goes dark,
Oh,
and you die.
adversary. I don't remember what chapters I already had.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I probably didn't say all of these.
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
I guess I did hear this before.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning. That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear? Crystal. Let's just get on with it already.
I love Crystal.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Now we're going hand-to-hand combat.
No knife this time. Right then, fisticuffs it is.
Yeah.
Probably more fair to her anyway.
Exactly.
Wouldn't want to feel like we cheated our way to a win.
That's what I'm
As long
thinking.
as you can still get the job done. And don't forget that the blade is waiting for you upstairs if you happen to change your mind.
Sure. Wasn't even approaching the mirror, but maybe
The door
it
to
will
the
start
basement
something
creaks
doing
open,
something.
revealing a rough
One
stone
point.
staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Yeah.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna
As much
lose.
as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need
What?
to stay focused and keep your wits about you.
I'm pretty
Remember,
sure you
you're
want
here to
us to
slay
have
the princess,
bloodlust.
not to have a good fight.
Okay, sure.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from
She
her
has
wrist to the
stale.
basement wall. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I've
Yeah.
been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. But no little knife this time, huh?
Yeah.
Ugh. I hope you're not just here to chat. I've been itching for a rematch.
Yeah. Don't worry. Uh, you look different. She does a little. Oh, these are definitely options. Well, definitely because, well, this is, yeah. I hope you heard that, Mr. Narrator. This is a lot different than last time, but last time definitely happened.
What's that? Oh, that whole deja vu situation. Yes, it does seem like you and the princess remember each other, so let's say for a moment that I do believe you. For all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember what happened last time.
Cool.
Are you okay?
He
Of
sounds
course
mad.
I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of
Hello,
jumping over to a
Brittany B.
parallel universe.
How are
the
you
second we
doing?
die.
Yeah. Understandable. You look different.
Aside from your empty hands, you look exactly the same.
I take that as a compliment. Yeah, hello. Hope you're doing well. I'm just, here, slaying the princess / getting slain by her. I can go for my blade. I can't leave. I think that wouldn't work. It doesn't work normally. Actually, I'm here to chat.
Haven't we talked enough? Do you really have anything else to say? Or are you just stalling because you're scared I'm going to kill you again?
I came to slay the princess, but stay here for the forehead. Yeah, you'll get plenty of that in here. Hope you enjoy. Okay, I'm going unarmed because that's fair, obviously.
I guess we'll have to see how this goes.
Well, she's chained up. That will be completely
Hands
fine.
empty, you charge the princess. Quit the pessimism, will you? Right? It's almost like you don't want us to beat her. No, look, I'm rooting for you, I really am. I'm just doing my best to keep my expectations grounded. You don't have a weapon. You're supposed to have a weapon.
Well, that would be unfair.
Just watch. You attack, fists raised, and the two of you fall into combat. Your clawed fingers tear into her flesh, and her fists and elbows return the blows in kind, bruises blossoming in her wake, and blood vessels rupturing in vivid sprays of gore.
Not bad. You're tougher than I thought you'd be.
Thank you.
Hear that? She respects us. We can pull this off. Yeah. You're right.
But without that knife, you'll never be enough.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't manage to kill her even with the
your
knife,
sternum
so...
with a loud, violent crack. The wind leaves your lungs, and as you struggle for breath, you can feel something flooding in to fill the space. Hot blood, suffocating you from the inside.
Yeah.
You have to want to kill me. Like this.
You don't so much as see her movement before she deals the killing blow. Everything goes dark, and you die. Are you serious?
No, that's not it. We'll be back. He won't remember, though.
Like hell it is. We're not giving up that easy. Now get up.
Yeah, stubborn,
Do
huh?
you hear me? You're dead. There's no getting up.
Well,
from
how
that.
are we speaking if I'm dead? Get up.
No, that's not right. You're not dead anymore. Yes. Your eyes bolt open and you push yourself back to your feet. You're alive. The princess takes a step back and Looks down at her pulp-covered fists.
I could have sworn I killed you. That's your face splattered on the wall and dripping from my hands.
Oh, I have a nice face then. No, you definitely killed me. I just got better. Funny. Can I go get my pristine blade now?
The princess breaks into a wide grin.
No.
Ah, okay.
She steps forward, her bindings creaking under the pressure of her strength.
Okay.
Then they snap. It was only a matter of time, but she's loose.
Okay, now it's more fair,
She
right?
slams into you, and you're once again forced to engage her in unarmed combat. It's not as one-sided as I feared, but it's still a far cry from what I'd hoped. Her injuries, though numerous, pale in comparison to yours, and the wounds you've inflicted upon her barely seem to have slowed her down.
Yeah, they should
As
balance
much
this
as you're
fight.
trying to ignore it, adrenaline pushing you far past your limits. Every movement burns.
This is getting boring. Are you even trying to keep up with me?
Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm weak.
She lands another devastating, no, lethal blow. Everything goes dark. Again. And you die.
Nope.
Again. You know what I'm going to say. That we're not dead?
I like this guy, the stubborn one.
We're not dead. Come on, get up. If we can just keep going, we're bound to wear her down eventually. Are you sure she can't do what we're doing right now? There's only one way to find out.
Yeah, exactly. But if you just get up every time, you can't lose.
Once more, you push yourself back to your mangled feet.
Morning.
How are you still moving? How are you still doing anything? Bodies aren't supposed to look like that.
Oh, look, she's terrified.
An uncharacteristic terror seems to grip her voice. Have we ever seen her afraid before?
I don't think so.
No, we haven't.
Because it's
This
my
is
favorite
how
voice. I
we
don't think I had that
can
one
do
yet.
This forever.
I'm going to put you out of your misery. I don't like looking at you like this. You're all twitching and wrong.
I'm sorry.
I'd like to see her try. We're invincible. Her fist flies towards where your face used to be, your twisted body incapable of moving out of the way. And then you see nothing.
Did I die again?
Everything goes dark and we die. Yes, something like that. Well, don't you have something to say? Yeah, I quit.
Oh, what the fuck? I thought he's supposed to be stubborn.
You're on a path
Okay.
in the woods, and at the end of that path... Alright, change of plans. We're taking the blade this time.
Yeah. It's for
Now,
pussies.
why would we ever do that?
Oh,
Because she
that's
absolutely destroyed us?
contrarian.
She sure did, but what a great way to go. Does it matter? We lost. Oh, why so glum, Rage Boy? I thought you were brave. I thought you were proud.
Yeah,
It was all
exactly.
bravado, just hot air. Look, it was just... The fight was better the first time, and the first time we had a weapon. Well, this is just great. Let me cut to the chase. Clearly, you've already been here.
Hey, it looks different
Yeah, you
now.
think? What does here even mean, though? You've told us about the path of the princess and all of that already, but this is a very different path than the last one. That's a good point. Everything here is a little off.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yes, precisely. And if you'd given me 2 seconds to finish my thought, I would have said that. Oh, you're actually letting me talk now. Great.
Yeah.
Already been here, it means you've seen things you aren't supposed to have seen, and you know things that you aren't supposed to know. This doesn't look like a path in the woods, if reality seems distorted, it's because reality is distorted. So you knew this could happen. You knew we'd be able to restart like this.
Oh, that's a new info.
I know all sorts of things, which is why you should listen to me. That's not really an answer. Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
Okay, let's just start. You said from the start, you said yourself that you know more than you're letting on. If you want me to go to the cabin, then you'd better tell us everything.
I can't. Anything I say at this point is far more likely to accelerate the unraveling of this place than it is to actually help you do your job. In fact, I probably shouldn't have even said that. I trust that if you've been here before, it means you know how dangerous she is. And that
No,
you
she
know
seems
I'm
pretty
lying
peaceful.
to you about her. Really? That's it? That's all we're getting out of you? If
It
you
is-
think reality is about to end, how about we just let it happen? Wouldn't that be interesting? I think that would be interesting.
Is this your first playthrough or are you playing for different endings? I'm going for different endings. I got like... Okay, let me think actually. I think I got 4 different endings so far. But yeah, this is my second time streaming this game, and yeah, I think I got 4, maybe like 3.5. One of them was kinda weird. Like it didn't feel like I just left. I just went away. That was the ending. And then it said some things, but I didn't understand since that was the first time, like before I made an actual ending.
Do you actually want to see the end of everything, or do you just not want to fight her? Bit of both. I get it. You're conflicted. You've been through a lot, but I really have to be firm here. I will tell you one thing, which is that even now you are capable of stopping her and saving the world from ruin. You always have been, and you always will be. Do with that what you will.
Okay, I can leave again. It would probably be slightly different now, I would assume. Well, let's just hit the first thing again. It feels like I'm being pulled in 100 different directions. You better all listen to me when the time comes to make a choice.
100? Where are you getting that number? We're talking 4.
Shut the fuck
maybe
up.
5 directions tops. At least for now. I'm sure I can come up with more if you give me enough time. I don't think you have much to worry about. You're still the one in charge here, and I don't think that's ever going to change.
Well, it did. It did in the past. There were people controlling my body there, narrator to be specific. Okay, if I don't slay her, if I just stay here or do anything else and we hit this point of no return, what will happen? Then what happens?
Then what happens?
Reading
Have you
is
even been
difficult.
listening? It's the end is what happens. Yeah, but is there something after the end? How am I supposed to know? The end means finality. It's not like I can just peek on over to the other side and tell you what it's like there, if there even is a there. Isn't it your job to know things? Maybe we need a better narrator who can actually answer our questions.
Yeah,
It's my job to guide
I
you
want
through
that
your
guy
task and
becomes
to
the new
state the
narrator.
facts of what's happening. That hardly requires omniscience. And besides, I'm the best you're going to get, because I'm the only one here who can do my job.
I'm doing my job pretty well. Okay. No matter what happens next, it seems I'll just turn away. I'm done with this. Bye. Turn around and
You
leave.
have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are in that cabin. We might as well see this through. Proceed to the cabin.
Good, we're all on the same page. It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll
Looks
find the
cute.
princess within, as I'm sure you already know. Enter. That's it? No final words of advice? I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard. Don't be so hard on yourself. We all wind up in creative ruts now and then. I'm sure if you put your mind to it, you could think of something worth telling us.
Proceed.
The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten.
Looks
There
edible.
was once an elegance to its construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight. But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat. That's horrible. I think it's kind of nice. Makes the room feel alive, doesn't it?
Okay, yeah, I like this guy as
The only
well.
furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Nah. We're going for a
Need it if we want to do
fate,
things
fair
right.
combat.
I say we leave it to rust.
So smart.
Let's not make the same mistake twice. We could have won if we had it last time. Take it.
And that's mirror again. And this time it's blocking the door.
A mirror? There is no mirror. There's the pedestal, the blade sitting on the pedestal, and the door to the basement.
Yeah, we know you don't see it.
Oh, are we playing a game where we lie to people about things? That sounds fun. I respect and admire all of you, and I'm so happy to be here. What? There's clearly a mirror. I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing things or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror. Or you're seeing things. That seems...
I really like this game, man. Hilarious.
What are you trying to say?
I mean, it's also apparently a horror game, but it's hilarious.
It means you're hallucinating. It's in our way. Let's just smash it.
Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you? How strange. It's a bit grimy. Why don't we wipe what clean? Are you still on about that mirror? It's not real. I'd know about it if it were real. No, we can't doubt our eyes like that. It has to be real. Does it matter if it's actually real or not? Talking about it gets under his skin. That's all that matters. We should talk about it even more. Let's just smash it and get it over with. I'm ready to get violent. We won't be able to see what's in there if we smash it.
So true.
Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter. Aside from wasting
Yeah, I
dangerous
should probably have
amounts of
some
time.
mental disability. About, you know, seeing mirrors. Let's smash the
You bring
mirror.
your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised? You step forward into the darkness. The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high-vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic. The air is thick, its odor an oppressive violence, the metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
So you've returned. Do you intend to weakly claw your fingers across my skin? Or have you finally decided to try and kill me properly? I think you'll find it won't be so simple. I've changed.
Okay.
The way your flesh felt grinding beneath my fist, it woke something in me. That wasn't a fight. It was something worse. I'm something worse now. Why don't you come down and see what you've made of me?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Oh, sounds like we got to her last time. Let's keep pushing, see what else we can make happen.
Sounds rude. Continue down the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Is she hot?
The chamber's walls are painted in blood,
yeah.
a deep, sickening red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone. The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin.
Is it too loud?
Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
The heartbeats.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward.
Looks
Her
loud.
chains pull taut, holding fast as she
For the
straightens
stream
against
at
them.
least.
The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh. And then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings. She is loose, and she is coming for you. She wants us to be afraid because she wants us to think she can make us suffer. That'll give her the satisfaction. That's
Smart.
right, no fear. She's bigger than the last time, but she's pulling herself apart. She's practically done most of the work for us.
Yeah, this will be
We
easy.
don't even have a weapon. It doesn't matter. I refuse to go out any way that isn't kicking and screaming.
Let me say, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry for what I did to you.
If you're sorry, then you'll stand and fight.
Okay, sure. I am
I
very
don't
sorry.
want a sniveling coward. I want to squeeze the life out of a ferocious heart.
She bounds across the room, her fists ready, her heart set upon your destruction. With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound.
Okay.
I hope you weren't planning on dying. We're going to make this last forever.
Ooh, looking forward to that.
Huh. I feel cold. I've never felt cold before.
Oh, oh. She already got her. I was expecting being here forever. Touch her. True to her word, you do not die by her hand.
She's gone.
Oh, cool.
Where did she go?
I'm reading his heart.
Should we try and find her?
I mean-
There's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
True to her word, you do not die by her hand, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
Well, we will. I guess if we go through the mirror, kinda, the voices feel small distant as you approach. Silence as you reach forward, they are gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You're unraveled. Huh, unraveled? The Tokyo Ghoul song? You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Do you think there are people out there?
It doesn't matter if there are. People are too small for us. You and I are the only things that interest me.
Oh, you interest me as well. Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. But there is passion and empathy in her misery. She will make for a burning heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
Yeah. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Sure. Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
Huh. When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
I don't know, actually. That's what I would like to know. Wait, what? You think the narrator lives in the spaces beyond? What do you mean by that? I can only say that he does, so I guess he does. He does, and when I find him, you and I are finally going to have answers.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
How many more vessels?
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough.
Oh,
And then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular. A final multitude.
I want more though. Okay. If this is the last stage before your completion, then I'm not going back. I'm just going to stay here. No, actually, no, I don't want to say that. If this is the last time, is there anything you would like me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Cool.
You're on a path.
Let's just fucking go. No knife needed.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Yeah, it's me again.
Hypnotizing.
I'm pretty sure I definitely read this here, so. I can say I'm here to save you or lie, I'm here to save you. I'm just gonna say I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
I want like a nicer ending, this time.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and
I know,
lock
a
eyes
beautiful
with the
face.
princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
I know, right?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
I'm here for a fist fight.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Not really.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
Let's see what I can do. Examining the chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Nope,
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
it's not.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I know it's not up there, so
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
yeah, maybe.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement,
Yeah,
but the
okay.
door...
Right to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the... Fine.
Okay, yeah, I did this
Against your
before.
better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb
Approach the
No,
locked door.
we won't have any of that.
Uh, oh, I cannot warn her. Okay, I can only slay her. Cool.
Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end. You bring the blade down to strike at the princess's heart. But she's fast. She ducks to the floor, your blade narrowly grazing her backside. Slaying her won't be easy now that she's free.
We could have gotten out of here together.
I'm so
Were
sorry.
you just lying to me this whole time? I don't know what's come over you, but if I have to kill you, then I'll kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that?
Nah, you've done it before.
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease.
Oh, I taste good.
You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark,
And you
and
die.
you die.
The witch.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Let's just proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying
Oh,
her.
what is my new voice, by the way?
Don't believe a word she says.
I should have probably asked
Don't worry.
stuff.
You can trust us to get the job done.
Opportunist. Proceeding to the cabin. I guess asking the
The
things is
interior of the
different
cabin is a
because
mess of twisted roots. The
Huh.
walls are chaotic weave
I should
of
have asked
knotted
more
wood
things
that,
then.
almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
yeah, I'm taking it. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Let's
If we're
go to
grabbing
the
a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it.
smart.
That's not actually a bad idea.
Approach the mirror. Let's approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe the mirror clean, and
You
it
reach forward and
disappears.
rub your hand against the
What a
cabin
nice
wall.
wall.
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Good thing no one sees us. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw waiting to swallow you up into the earth. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Oh, there's a chance she won't. I'm not nasty. I'm not
But
nasty.
you are. You're a wretched little thing.
Oh, that's
I
rude.
recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I
Oh,
know
you have
who
a
you
good
are,
hearing.
and I remember what you've done.
I'm sorry about
She
that.
must have you confused with someone else.
Yeah, for sure.
She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions? Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
Come on, that's rude thing to say.
You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not
Yeah, that's the
endlessly
name
debate
of the
about what
game.
to do with the princess.
Let's have a
Fine,
debate
fine.
with the
You're the
princess.
boss. Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's
Is she
huddled
swimming
against the
now?
far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
She's smart.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
She's acting like the two of you already know each
Yeah,
other.
we do.
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it. Do you remember us then? Do you remember last time? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true.
Good.
I'm just glad we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy.
Yeah.
Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Yeah, I do have one. Can say I'm sorry. Yeah, I did a little mistake. I just attempted to kill you. I get the sense that you're not happy with me. I died last time. You didn't. If anyone here shouldn't be trusted, it's you. I mean, we only died because we attacked. I'm saying we because of the voices in my head. Yeah. So I think that's kind of tempting to say. What? I can give her the blade? That sounds dangerous. What was that was the thing I wanted to say somewhere right at the start. Yeah, I get the sense that you're not happy with me.
Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back? You'll have to try harder than that.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry about last time. I did a mistake.
Ooh, smart. Let's apologize, get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Okay. Yeah, can't you get out of those on your own? Those chains didn't stop you last time.
Oh, of course. They're nothing to
Ah,
me.
okay, good to know.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
Okay, I think this I might gain her trust, but I also feel like this is a dumb thing to say when she's already free. We can just leave. Giving her the knife seems kinda not smart. So let's say this. If you could have gotten out the whole time, what do you even need me for? The cabin isn't locked.
The cabin lets prying little beasts like you come as you please. But it insists I stay where I am.
Oh, I see.
That binding I shed is just a symbol of the crueler magic at work in this place. If
Oh,
I'm to leave,
interesting.
I'm to leave with you. And you alone.
Oh, I see. So, okay, let's leave.
Yes, let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
That's safe.
She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face. She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us. It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together here.
Yeah, I don't think you...
Well, if it doesn't
You're the
matter,
smartest
then
one.
she can go first. We may be in this together, but that doesn't mean we have to trust her. We're armed and she's not. What's she gonna do? Bite us when we're not looking?
Well, yeah.
You're talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out, but if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
I think saying you first will make her mad. I don't believe, and I don't trust her enough to give her a blade or just go onto the stairs. Let's say you first.
And turn my back on you.
You can
Make me a
go
fool.
backwards, you
Your
can walk
tricks are one of the only
backwards.
things I've known, and I've learned better by now.
I don't mind if you walk backwards.
Just go first.
Yeah, this is a smart thing to say. You're the one who said you can't leave here without me, which means I hold all the cards. Either you go first or we stay here. Up to you.
The princess leans close, her nose twitching as she sniffs your neck inquisitorially.
Okay.
What is she
I
doing?
didn't shower today.
I think she's trying to figure out if we're lying, so it's a good thing we didn't lie.
Yeah.
Your stink is the stink of a wretch, but not of a liar. If I have to go first, I'll go first. But I'll have you know my ears are sharp, and I've got eyes on the back of my head.
Yeah.
They'll be watching.
Eyes on the back of her head. Does she really?
Can I... What if I just let the knife
we're
down
fine.
here?
The princess pointedly turns her back on you and starts up the stairs. You follow close behind her, the two of you walking on tiptoes through the knotted roots of the basement stairs. It's time, boys! Stab her in the back! Do it!
No,
Do it
what
now.
the fuck? That's so
Wait.
rude.
I thought we were helping her escape.
Yeah, we are.
Of course we're not. You didn't buy all that noise I was putting down, did you? I was just waiting for a moment for us to strike. She has it in for us, you know.
I'm not stabbing her in the back. I said I'm not stabbing her in the back and I make choices here. Wow, that's an amazing idea that I totally never saw coming. Thanks for looking out for us. I'm not stabbing her in the back.
You do realize that she hates us, right? If we don't make the first move now, she's going to find a way to make the first move herself.
No, what do you mean? We're friends.
Why would she do that? She wants to leave, which means we need to work together. And she knows that. She wouldn't just act against her best interests. I don't know. If I were her, I'd betray us. Look at me right now, suggesting betrayal. You really need to learn to put yourself in someone else's shoes.
This guy is also funny. I
with
hate
that
him,
little
but he's
weasel.
funny.
You have an opportunity to save the world. You should take it.
I mean, all of these are stab her in the back, so I'm obviously choosing this one.
And that's a great idea. See, this is why you're in charge and I'm not. You think things through. You stick to your guns. It shows real leadership, and more people should be like you.
We're almost there. You better not try anything. I know you're thinking it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Us? No, never. I can't believe she'd even suggest that. The gall. The princess reaches the top of the stairs and crosses over the threshold, turning back to smile at you.
Bye-bye, you loathsome
Aw.
little nuisance.
Then she slams the door on you. Its lock swiftly clicks into place. Maybe not stabbing her in the back wasn't such a great idea.
Okay,
Princess
I should have
cackles
got
from the other side of the door.
walked first.
How does it feel to be locked away and forgotten by the world? Isn't it
Well, I
just
wasn't the
awful?
one who locked you away. These two options sounds like good options. Please just let me out. I promise I won't be mad.
As if I could ever trust you after everything you've done to me. And after what I've done to you, you can't trust me either. Neither of us is ever getting out of here.
I
It's
see.
in our nature to be trapped.
Okay, fine, you got me very funny. Can you let me out now? That sounds weird after what I just said, or she answered, but
No, you're going to sit down there forever, languishing.
I'm sure this won't work, but I can try the door.
It's locked.
How surprising. Force the door.
Throw yourself against the door. It won't budge.
I thought you needed me to get out. I mean, she already kind of mentioned that she plans to just stay there forever. Or
I do, but I just couldn't help myself. And we both know that you're already scheming about how to get back at me if I ever open this door. So we're going to stay exactly as we are right now, for as long as either of us lives.
Okay, what happens now? I'm stuck here.
Why isn't he saying anything?
Oh, the narrator is...
I think he's gone.
He left.
Oh, I didn't think I'd ever have to see you face to face again. Otherwise, I might have given you a little more courtesy at the top of the stairs. No hard feelings, I'm sure. Why is everything going away?
Oh.
I feel cold.
Dan's got her! But you don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's
What?
gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Fucking Battle.net
There's that mirror.
got all over my
Was it-
screen. Minimize the
Wow.
window. Stupid ass Battle.net doing this. Well, just approach the mirror. Well, this is probably different since I have all different people, so let's actually say this. Of course you're scared, this is the end for you, but it's not the end for
What
me.
is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
It's also pretty loud in here.
You better watch your back. You can't get rid of me that easy.
I can. Approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward, they will return once again. The mirror always makes them, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it. A figure, a faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Explore, are you
I
me?
think you know what I am.
Oh! The curse slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack falls, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Huh. Okay. What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I am an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Chill. I have so many questions.
Then ask them, and make it quick. I won't last for long now that you can see me.
I see. Or just like you have said something like that before. Is every narration a bit different? I think this is a good question. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. I was thinking I wanted to ask why he wanted me to slay the princess. Oh, and this is also a good question, but I want to see why I'm supposed to slay her.
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind.
I think the concept of death itself is quite important.
You will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
But things would be maybe easier without it. But no, like, I mean, yeah. I think completely stopping death from happening would be bad overall for reasons. What is the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. Seems that every me you met did a real shit job of it, though.
Yeah, this is a good question, I guess. What a dumbass question. How did you make her a princess? What a smart question. Slice of soggy bread. How am I supposed to destroy an abstract concept? Interesting question, but I don't want to destroy her. We're friends, sometimes. Yeah, why would you want to rid the world of death? And the thing following that, actually even better. I'm pretty sure if death is good, actually important even.
If that's your belief, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you can't grasp the abject horror of dying.
Well, yeah, but if no one ever died, it would be kind of rough in here, you know? What it would be like to live in a world without her.
Light, burdenless, an eternal pattern of forgetfulness leading into the joys of rediscovery. Everyone will be with the ones they love. No more fear, No more howling chaos. Just life. Forever. There's a cruel irony to it all. The only way I could share my dream with the world was to never be able to see it for myself.
I feel like I have only like 3 more questions, it looks like. What if neither of us leave this place? Does it work? Can we just stay here together and leave the people out there alone? So that's something I could ask. I think one of the first answers. There's so much that I forget. I guess this is good, right? The exactly first one. If I destroy her, won't I be
Yes,
alone?
you will. But it will all be worth it.
I guess it's actually more than 3 questions, since there is apparently one more behind the dialogue options. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions?
We've already crossed the point of no return. There's no saving me now. Not that there's ever been much of me to save.
Okay, now it's probably 3 questions. Okay, I guess I'll ask why he made her into a princess. Oh, this is also a good thing. If she's capable of becoming whatever people believe her to be, can I just will her into being something small? Okay, if she's like capable of whatever people believe her to be, whatever, like a concept of transformation or whatever they said. Like she is dead, but can she be like a good things as well? Isn't she like everything? You know, everything. Like literally everything.
As you are now, you won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore. And as you were before, you couldn't be trusted with the knowledge of what she is. No one could be trusted with that knowledge. Intrusive thoughts have a way of creeping in and ruining everything. It's why I had to die.
Okay, now why is she a princess? What if I is also a good question though. And also, how did you die? I think I'll go with what am I?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Oh, you made a god. That's pretty cool. Oh, I already ran out of question. Rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. Alive, rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. I'm gonna lie to him.
Are you lying? I can't tell.
I am.
But I've said my piece, and my time's up.
Bye.
It's like I said, I'm just an echo, and echoes always fade away.
I thought I have one more question. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right, you are the Long Quiet, a vast and nescent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Aww. I like that vessel. Okay. Okay.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Interesting. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation? I don't think she did. I doubt it.
Every word you spoke found
Okay.
its way to me. I know him. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
I am the Long Quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echoes spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning?
No, I don't want to do that.
Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Oh yeah, there's so many more like endings we could do. That would be cool. Oh, this is interesting question. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment?
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Oh, we are having a fist fight.
A trick behind your back and a trick behind mine. We dance, revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move, and yet we both don't. For each of us watches the other instead of ourselves. But forever is not forever. You let me move, and I slam the door. But that is not the end. And both of us must face our partner once again. The barbs twist deeper, but they do not have to. To change is to hold the potential to rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
If there are no endings, then there are no limits. If there are no limits, then there is no difference between growth and decay. Interesting. I want to engage in violence. I'm a pacifist.
But violence has defined the thread of everything between us.
I guess it
Do
did.
not deny what we are, and do not color our conflict with fear. What is a person? Is it their body? Is it all of their body? Pluck the eyes, peel the skin, strip the tendons, mince the meat, grind the bones. When it is all gone, do you still have who you started with? A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies that fear it.
I am not my body, but I feel my body suffer. I am not my body, but perhaps others are theirs. Uh, but what am I if not a body?
You are you.
Thank you, that clarified everything.
You become nothing. A black hole of self-loathing fed by the matter of your restless thoughts. You are terrified of a power so far beyond you that it strips the meaning from your every action. But at the feet of that power, the dark parts of you cannot help but burn away. Your inadequacies reduced to cinders by the blazing light of the divine. When I proclaimed my godhood and presented you with a place by my side in my new creation, you gladly took it. Without me, there is no future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into consciousness.
I mean, I don't mind her, you know? But also, I want to get further, if that makes sense. But I also, you know, I'll stop the fight, yeah. I get it, there's no need for us to keep fighting. I'll leave with you, just... No, okay, I'm... Well, she was kind of consumed by her own ego at that point.
And through your lack of one, you too were consumed. Yet together, we were able to create something beautiful.
Oh, this one was pretty violent.
Of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it.
Wait, so now I am my body?
On it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead, all at once.
Okay.
You learn to put yourself away and to follow the flow of reality. And you used it to rise above me.
You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. Unjust impossibilities pushed you to become something you would never have been without them.
Yeah, it felt good to win, even if it was going to cost me my life, I guess. Well, this is also a good answer, though, even if the journey was agony and gave the struggle meaning. Yeah, I guess that's better. I like that more.
And even then, what we saw was not an ending. When I thought I had reached an unconquerable peak, you showed me how much further I could still climb. Your killer tried to stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing.
This was my first ending, I think, right? I can remain silent, huh? Yeah, that was nice. I wanted feeling back.
You just need to open your heart to me once more.
You know what, that's probably right. At the clash between you appetites, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant.
There is no center.
Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Yeah, sounds good. Oh, but I can ask more questions. What do you think happens if we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
Huh, I guess that's fine. I don't care about this universe. I'm talking about the one in game, by the way, because I kind of don't live there. It's a video game. It's easy to believe in things when you believe in when you get to sit above it all.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
I've never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave?
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words.
Okay,
Final
can I change
peace
the music?
lies with you.
Oh, I can free myself. That will be normal. I'm free. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't feel them. Everything here except for her is you. I guess, right. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confirming you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it. But it does not yield.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too. Take her hand. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. Are we destroying the universe right now? You are free and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
It's magnificent. There are no words, no thoughts, to describe absolute reality, something that simply is. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Okay, let's step into the infinite. You and she step forward into the 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contains 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as you have always been, and just as you will always be. Through conflict in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. I got an ending that is, or achievement that is called "There are no endings, only new beginnings," or something like that. Only beginnings, something. Yeah, I guess I got an ending, but I'm pretty sure there is much more that I haven't explored. So that's good. That means I can go longer. I'll go turn on the lights though. Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of the gratitude, here's the track order for a special playlist just for you. Oh, I got that before. But before I had much less options. I mean, I have it on record. You can see my songs. I'll be honest, I'm definitely adding this to my playlist. That's how my playlist with video game music, like soundtracks is. Because man, does it go hard? Or maybe soft. It's just I would say it's good, I like music is cool. Anyways, let's go to the main menu and try the new game. How much new game is
You're
this?
on a path in the woods.
Like, is this actually a
and
new
at the
game?
end of that path is a cabin.
Interesting.
You make
I'll enter the basement. I'll take the blade.
take the blade.
Enter basement. Uh, hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now?
I
Why
read
don't
all
you come
this.
down and let me take a look at you?
Uh, what? No way. Why would you even think that? Because I told her.
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away.
And I also,
doesn't
I
it?
told you when I was on the stairs.
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it. Don't you dare. It's fine.
Drop the knife.
The blade tumbles out of your
Oh.
trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
No. I'm pretty sure I... How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm pretty sure I asked this
I'm
before, I
guessing
don't
you
remember.
don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... Well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Yeah. Good
Her
idea.
sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting.
By the way, I know
Right.
you can get
She
out of
is.
the chains.
I'm sure of it.
Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh? Have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Keep her locked away.
That seems like a pretty good
I'm
compromise.
pretty sure I said this before as well.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't,
Then?
I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Oh, okay, didn't make me to make a choice. I made up my choice. I'm looking her up in the basement.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
Yeah, I'm good at those.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
Oh yeah, you know what? I know what
It won't
happens
be long
here.
before I slip
I'm
these
pretty sure.
chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains.
She
can't.
can.
She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
Now we're sticking to the plan and locking her down
It'll
here.
be the death of all of us, but fine.
I've done the other thing
Have it your
before.
way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Wait, I let the blade down.
Okay.
Left the blade down there.
We
huh?
can make this work.
I think.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there.
Oh, yeah, I am.
You make things easier on yourself and let me out.
Okay, will do.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. And it's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
Yeah, you know what? I think you're right.
Terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
Oh, I'm still getting on your good side,
Doesn't
right? I can.
sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Oh, these are all rude. I want to open the door. Threaten me all you want, all it does is ease my guilty conscience.
These aren't threats. These are promises. Sooner or later, you're going to have to sleep. And I'll make sure you never see the light of day again.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Yeah, no problem.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once.
I mean, I got you out,
Paralysis
right?
comes in waves. First your toes go
Somehow.
numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
It's
What a
fine.
shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
I guess
Your
so.
lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
I think we both know this isn't.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yay. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Which voice do I have now? Getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
Terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to
Yeah,
keep
it's
it
a
that way.
different narrator, you know.
Shh. What if he hears us?
Paranoid.
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, This is the first time
Wait, human generator, I
Still,
see.
I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
Let's proceed.
A warning before you go any further.
Yeah, we heard this.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away. It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
What if I don't trust you?
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
Ooh, I wonder if the mirror
The
does
blade is your
something now.
implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I just noticed there are people in the windows.
What happened to the door?
Or
There was a
like
door here last
shadows.
time. It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
There are definitely eyes I can feel.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Approach the mirror. I want to
You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame.
see the
It's a
mirror.
wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Oh, what, the mirror?
You reach
Yeah, okay.
forward and
It's
rub
not
your
there.
hand against the cabin wall. I
Yeah, I
hope you know
get it, there's
you
no
make it go
mirror.
away.
Oh.
Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
I take the blade. This whole cabin is different than I remember it being.
Very different.
It's not that different.
Not the only one who sees her in the window, right?
Yeah, I noticed.
She knows that we're here. Calm down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died. You certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
You say so?
So focus up.
That means
Not
it's
right.
fine. That means she's not dangerous, right? Let's go without
Take the
blade.
knife again. I don't think she's going to take an olive branch. We need something sharper. You
Oh.
cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Yeah.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
Huh. Step into the void between the stairs. That's a good idea.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I thought I would die. I don't know. Throwing an infinite void seemed like an seemed better than going downstairs and dying. I'm just scared. I was curious. I was kind of just curious.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten.
It's probably true.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right.
Give me just a second. I will be right back.
And there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
I'm back. I just realized something I wanted to do. To be fair, I will probably be ending after I get this ending. But yeah. Did I?
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
It's not weird.
No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you.
What do you mean? The place is weird.
Excuse me.
I think that's reasonable.
I'm being incredibly
Yeah.
reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Okay. Do nothing.
You decide it's best to do nothing.
There you are.
Oh God.
I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb.
Hey.
Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
No little knife this time. It's almost like you want me to get you.
Yeah, I thought maybe
There has to be a way out of this. Think.
we could be friends now, you know?
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
Yeah, she isn't.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Yeah.
As your blood begins to coagulate, it's as if every
What a
part
loud
of your
noise.
being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your
Fuck
eyes
me,
shoot
man.
wide open. Nerves. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
Lungs,
You sure about
a
that?
heart,
You sure that's
liver,
what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more?
lung, heart,
You
liver,
have seconds left.
lung,
Yes, I'm
lungs,
sure.
heart, liver,
Heart, lungs.
nerves, also those all.
Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath. Liver,
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
heart, lungs.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
Nerves. She isn't attacking us.
Because
Why?
she's
Why
friendly
doesn't
and
matter. She's
peaceful.
already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Nerves. And how are we supposed to do that? We don't have a weapon. The way out of here is nowhere to be seen. That isn't my fault. It doesn't matter whose fault it is because fighting her isn't an option right now. Then you should get looking. shouldn't you?
Well, I don't think she will let me go back for the knife.
Nerves, heart,
Uh,
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
I can remain within my nightmare.
lungs,
With your nightmare.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
I can run.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
Uh,
heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
why don't you finish me off?
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now.
Nah,
And
that
I'm
one
enjoying
voice
the
has it.
show.
He's doing pretty well.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Heart, lungs, liver,
nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then... Shit, make her stop.
Heart, lungs,
Snap out
liver,
of it.
nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Deep breath. Deep breath with
Heart,
heart,
lungs,
lungs,
liver, nerves. Heart.
You're back. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
One moment,
liver,
and then you're
nerves,
gone.
heart, lungs,
Just
liver,
like
nerves,
that.
heart, lungs, liver,
Ah,
nerves, heart,
and there's the fear.
nerves. She pulls away. Lungs, liver, nerves,
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it?
nerves,
I've already done that.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
Um,
heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
if you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organ shutting down situation?
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Oh, I see.
Lungs, liver, nerves,
Heart, lungs, liver.
nerves, heart, lungs,
Uh,
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
we don't have to be enemies. We can work together. We can even be friends.
Would you look at that? You're suggesting exactly what I want. Somebody's ahead of the curve.
Oh, okay.
lungs,
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then,
liver, nerves,
All right.
well,
She
you
can't
died
live
before I
without
could
me.
get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
I see.
nerves, heart,
I don't think I can move without you, and dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Okay, let's go.
lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Oh, this is different though.
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
If you need me alive, then why did you threaten me on the stairs? Why didn't you try being nice to
I
me?
am being nice.
Well-
You're alive, aren't you?
Lungs,
And
Yeah.
you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me.
lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
You
liver,
seem miserable.
Yeah, there's this one guy is struggling currently, I think.
heart, lungs, liver,
I mean, he's doing a good job.
lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
Let's leave together. Wait. Okay, let's leave. Let's get out of here.
lungs, liver,
Fine, you win. I'll let you leave.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
Or I can run, but I don't want to do that.
nerves, heart, lungs,
She can, I'm pretty sure, kill us instantly.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
And if I let you out, what then do we go our separate ways?
No, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place,
chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free. Don't worry, I'll
Well,
make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
I might just randomly die when that guy starts fucking saying heart, lungs, liver, nerves, lungs, heart. Wait, no, I can't even remember the order. Fine. Okay, let's get out of here.
What? No!
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and, do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster? Shit.
Yeah.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
We are smart to that guy, specifically that one person.
The stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion. Liver, nerves, heart.
Come along now. You don't want to be stuck down here.
I kinda like this one.
The princess glides
The
onto the stairs
princess.
and beckons
Also
you
like
to
the
follow.
paranoid guy.
If only you had
He's
a
fun.
weapon.
And
This would be
he's
the
also
perfect
keeping me
opportunity
alive.
to use it. But we don't. We've already made our choice.
Why can't, like...
We can still grab it on the way out. You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the suggestions for the time being. Just focus on keeping us alive.
You can also just recite words, you know?
Right. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart.
Step onto the stairs and follow the princess.
You step onto the basement stairs, following the princess as she ascends. Pins and needles punctuate your every step, an uncomfortable and constant reminder of your mortality. Is this really worth it? At least it's a choice. That doesn't justify anything. A terrible choice is still terrible.
Yeah,
Make sure you keep up. We wouldn't want you to fall.
I already tried.
As if acting on instinct, you crane your neck and look behind you. There is nothing there. The princess reaches the top of the stairs and taps on the door. Her head twists back in your direction, watching you with dead eyes as the way out creaks open. Don't forget that your pristine blade is still on the other side. You can still make this right. You can still save everyone. You can still save yourself from becoming her tormented pet.
I like being a pet.
There's no harm in us having a weapon. All it does is give us more options, and we are dangerously low on those right now.
Heart, heart.
Have you considered that
heart.
you could operate the autonomic nervous system for a bit?
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
trying to manipulate us, and I can only do so many things at once to keep us alive.
I was thinking just that.
Heart. Liver? Your body seizes violently as you regain consciousness on the floor of the cabin. No, no, no! You're doing it all wrong! You're supposed to do it like this. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Lungs.
I guess I have to do everything around here,
Yeah.
don't I?
You're the only useful one.
Heart,
Lungs,
lungs,
liver,
liver.
nerves.
There we go. Back with me where you belong. I thought you might have decided to break yourself just to spite me.
Nah,
It's
I'm
better
not
for
doing
you
this
that you
intentionally.
Now we can get back to business. For starters, we won't need this where we're going.
The princess plucks the blade from the floor and tosses it through the door behind you. It vanishes into the inky black of the basement,
Well,
never to be seen again. Guess we're not stabbing her in the back. I guess not. I'm going to fix myself a stiff drink. If I'm about to watch you hand the world to her on a silver platter, I'd rather not be sober.
based.
And now you open the door.
Okay,
There's nothing else for us to do.
we can die. Okay, I guess I can't step into the
The
walls.
doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond the cabin. You bastard. You've actually done it. You've actually doomed everyone.
It's so beautiful. I can't
Now
wait
we
to
get
feel
hands. You won. Sorry about
But it's
that.
so
You're cold.
too.
Yeah.
It's itching against my skin.
The princess, exhausted, slumps to the ground.
Why is it so cold?
You do not have an opportunity to respond. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her stead.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we
Now we are
find her?
better off without her.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
The narrator is gone.
Yes. Does that mean the world ended? Yeah. No voice needling us anymore. Feels good, but I also feel itchy. Cold.
Where's the mirror?
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Ignore him. We approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. It's calling us. And not in a good way.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They are gone, but the mirror remains. It's the time for you to see what's in it. It's you. It's me. We are alone in a place that's empty. It's so quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet.
I am the long
And
quiet.
brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Yeah, we do know each other actually, by the way. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I asked all of these. I don't really remember all because she's using kind of big words. Destroy your body. Erase your will and your life. But as it burns into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face. Mute.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Well, I know what she is, so let's just... What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Oh,
Bring
right.
me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay, sounds good. I've done it once before. This time I will kill you though. Sorry about that. Um, I mean, she doesn't mind me killing her, right?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Oh, okay, maybe she becomes afraid to die later because she actually starts living, basically. Something like that, I don't know. Okay, make me forget, let's go.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
I sure will.
You won't.
Okay. I died. Bring the nightmare to her.
You're on a path in the
Okay,
woods.
this will be it though for today. I can probably override this, but that's fine. Yeah. So I get like an ending. I don't know. I'll probably play more of this game. I'm quite interested in getting more of the. Well, one thing I definitely want to get to like the actual ending thingy and actually slay her. And you know, also collect some of the vessels in the process because I'm sure there's plenty I haven't got yet. If I look just at the achievements, there's like can I see my achievements, like how much I have? Like quarter of them, so you know, there's a bunch of content in this game and I'm quite enjoying it, so you know. But it will be it for today, and tomorrow I will most likely, if I should be streaming. I always say this, but you know, then I feel bad because you know, then if I don't stream, I break a promise, and that's bad. We shouldn't be doing that. But at the same time, yeah, whatever. But if I stream tomorrow, which should be possible, at least currently, I don't have any other big plans. I might get small plans. But yeah. If I stream tomorrow, it will be more Limbus, since I want to finish my Reflection Railway run. Sub 50. Yeah. But yeah. Thank you for stopping by. I really like this game. It's fun. And you know, I might go for all the achievements. It should get faster, basically. Because yeah, I will be able to skip more and more stuff, just get to, you know, the options I haven't explored yet. But yeah, okay, thanks for watching and bye.